Have you ever heard a strange noise at night? Maybe it was just the wind, or maybe it was something else, something mysterious. Today, we are going to talk about such a creature. It is known by a very unusual name. This name is the Chupacabra. It means goat sucker in Spanish. The Chupacabra is a legend, mostly from the Americas.
Things you only talk about at the back of the cave.
Its story began in the 1990s. That's when people started talking about it a lot. Before then there were other tales, of course. Stories of strange beasts attacking animals. But the Chupacabra was new. It captured people's imaginations in a big way. It became a modern myth. Was it real, or just a spooky story? Let's find out more, shall we? Our Chupacabra story really kicks off in Puerto Rico, a place known for its vibrant culture and stunning landscapes. This beautiful island with its lush forests and pristine beaches became the first hotspot for Chupacabra sightings. It all began around the year 1995, a time when the island was bustling with activity and life. That's when the first big wave of reports started to emerge, particularly from the rural farming communities. Farmers were waking up to terrible sights. Their animals were dead, often in gruesome and inexplicable ways. Not just one or two animals, but sometimes entire herds were found lifeless. In some cases, many animals were lost in a single night, causing widespread panic and confusion. This was very alarming for everyone living there. The community was gripped by fear and uncertainty. The way these animals died was very peculiar and disturbing. They were often found with little marks, small puncture wounds that defied explanation. These small holes, usually located on the neck or chest, were unlike anything the farmers had seen before. And their blood, it was said, was gone. Completely drained, as if something had sucked it out. One of the very first famous witnesses was a woman named Madeline Tolentino, whose account would become legendary. She lived in a town called Canovanas, a place that would soon be at the center of the Chupacabra phenomenon. She claimed to see the creature with her own eyes, describing it in vivid detail. Her story spread quickly, adding fuel to the growing Chupacabra fire and capturing the imagination of people far and wide. News outlets picked up the story, and soon, the Chupacabra was a household name, not just in Puerto Rico, but around the world. Scientists and skeptics began to investigate, trying to make sense of the bizarre reports and sightings. Meanwhile, the local community continued to share their experiences, each story more intriguing than the last. The mystery of the Chupacabra had only just begun, and Puerto Rico would remain at the heart of this enigmatic tale. The Chupacabra did not stay in Puerto Rico for long. Like a spooky story told around a campfire, it traveled. News of the strange goat sucker spread. It moved from the Caribbean island. It started appearing in other places. Soon, reports came from other Latin American countries, places like Mexico, Chile, and Brazil. People in these countries heard the stories, and then they started seeing things too, or at least, they thought they did. The Chupacabra story had all the right ingredients. It was mysterious, it was a little bit scary, and it involved animals, which people care about. The Chupacabra was becoming an international sensation. Texas became a real Chupacabra hotspot. The Lone Star State has a lot of rural areas, lots of farms and ranches. This made it perfect territory for a creature said to attack livestock. Reports from Texas started to become very common, especially in the southern parts of the state. Farmers and ranchers were on edge. They heard the stories from Puerto Rico and Mexico. Now it seemed the Chupacabra was in their own backyard. Imagine that feeling. Many Texans claimed to see the creature, or they found evidence of its work, strange tracks, dead animals. Sometimes they even found strange-looking animal carcasses. These carcasses often looked like weird dogs or coyotes. They were hairless. They had leathery skin. People would say, "That's it, that's the Chupacabra." A monster of many faces. Describing the beast. So what does this Chupacabra actually look like? Well, that's a tricky question. The earliest descriptions from Puerto Rico were quite alien. Witnesses like Madeline Tolentino painted a strange picture. She described a creature about 3 to 4 feet tall. It stood on 2 legs like a person. But it was not a person. This early version was said to have grayish or greenish skin. Some said it was scaly like a reptile. Others said it had coarse hair. It was often described with large, glowing eyes. Red eyes were a common feature. Many reports mentioned sharp spines. These spines ran down its back. It sounded like something from a science fiction movie. Scales or fur? More Chupacabra descriptions. As we moved north, especially into Texas and the southwestern US, a new Chupacabra appeared. This one was quite different from its Puerto Rican cousin. This version was more animal-like. It was often described as a type of wild dog, or a coyote, but not a normal one. This creature was usually hairless. Its skin was leathery and gray or bluish. Sometimes it had a really bad smell. People would say it stunk. This canine Chupacabra ran on 4 legs, not 2 like the first type. It had a long snout, sharp teeth of course, and often a strange, stiff tail. This description became very common. What's really out there? Scientific sleuthing. Scientists love a good mystery. They thrive on the unknown, the unexplained, and the curious phenomena that challenge our understanding of the world. But they also like facts and evidence. They are driven by the need to uncover the truth, no matter how strange or elusive it may be. So, when the Chupacabra stories started, scientists listened. They were curious. These tales of a mysterious creature draining the blood of livestock were too intriguing to ignore. But they were also skeptical. After all, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Most scientists don't quickly believe in new monsters. They look for other explanations. They start by gathering as much information as possible, talking to locals, and understanding the context of the sightings. What could really be causing these animal deaths? What about those strange carcasses people found? Science wanted answers, real solid answers. They examined the evidence meticulously, looking for clues that could explain the mysterious deaths. For the animal deaths, scientists had some ideas. They pointed to known predators, dogs, coyotes, even wild cats like pumas. These animals are known to attack livestock, and sometimes they kill more than they can eat. Sometimes these animals kill more than they can eat, or they might attack in unusual ways. The drained of blood part was harder. Most predators don't do that, but often when animals die, blood pools in the body. It might look like it's gone, or scavengers might drink it later. Scientists also considered other possibilities. Could there be a disease or parasite causing these deaths? They collected samples, ran tests, and analyzed the data. They looked at environmental factors, such as changes in habitat or food supply, that could drive predators to behave differently. They also explored the possibility of human involvement. Could poachers or other humans be responsible for these deaths? They examined the carcasses for signs of human activity, such as cuts or other marks that could indicate foul play. Through their investigations, scientists aimed to separate fact from fiction. They wanted to understand the true cause of the animal deaths and put the Chupacabra stories to rest. Their work is a testament to the power of scientific inquiry and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. In the end, the Chupacabra may remain a legend, but the scientific sleuthing it inspired has deepened our understanding of the natural world and the creatures that inhabit it. It reminds us that even the most fantastical stories can lead to real discoveries. So, the next time you hear a strange tale, remember the scientists who are seeking the truth, one mystery at a time. Myths and mange, folklore versus fact. So we have science saying that the Chupacabra is really just mangy coyotes. But the legend of the Chupacabra is still strong. Why is that? Well, myths and folklore are powerful things. They tap into our fears, they explain the unexplainable, or at least, they try to. The Chupacabra story is a perfect example. It arrived at a time when people were looking for mysteries, maybe even wanting them. It's fun to believe in monsters sometime. Think about it. A strange, blood-sucking creature, it's much more exciting than a sick dog. The Chupacabra became a modern folktale. It spread through word of mouth. From farmsteads to fame, the Chupacabra in culture, the Chupacabra didn't just scare farmers, it also became a star, a pop culture icon. This creature, born from fear and mystery, found its way into our books, into our movies, our TV shows, and even into our video games. It's amazing how a local legend can grow so famous. The Chupacabra went from quiet farmsteads, straight to the bright lights of popular culture. It seems people just can't get enough of this spooky goat sucker. Think about all the places you might see the Chupacabra. It has appeared in episodes of The X-Files, and Supernatural, and many other shows that deal with monsters and mysteries. There are Chupacabra movies, both serious and silly. The mystery lingers. Still searching for answers. So, after all this talk, what's the final word on the Chupacabra? Is it real? This question has puzzled many for decades. The stories and sightings have been numerous, each adding a layer of intrigue and mystery to the legend. From the first reports in Puerto Rico to the more recent sightings in the United States, the Chupacabra has captured the imagination of people worldwide. Is it just a story, a tale spun around campfires to entertain and frighten, or is there something more to it? The Chupacabra legend has all the elements of a great mystery: strange creatures, unexplained phenomena, and a touch of the supernatural. It's no wonder it has persisted for so long. Well, that's the fun part. The mystery isn't completely solved, and perhaps it never will be. The unknown keeps the legend alive, sparking curiosity and debate. People love a good mystery, and the Chupacabra delivers just that. The mystery isn't completely solved, at least, not for everyone. While some are satisfied with scientific explanations, others remain unconvinced. They believe there's more to the story, something that science hasn't yet uncovered, at least not for everyone. Science has good explanations for many sightings, especially the dog-like Chupacabras. These explanations are grounded in evidence and logic, providing a rational perspective on the phenomena. Mangy coyotes and dogs fit that bill pretty well. Those explanations are logical, they are based on evidence, and for many that closes the case. But what about those first reports from Puerto Rico? The strange bipedal creature with spines and glowing eyes? That one is harder to explain away. Was it mass hysteria? Was it a misidentification of something else? Or was there really something truly bizarre stalking the island? Some people still believe there was. They think the original Chupacabra was unique, and that it might still be out there, somewhere, hiding in the shadows, waiting. The Chupacabra legend teaches us a lot. It teaches us about fear. It teaches us about the unknown. And it teaches us about the power of stories. Stories that captivate, stories that endure, and stories that make us question what we know. The Chupacabra, whether real or imagined, remains a symbol of the mysteries that still exist in our world. It reminds us that there are still things out there that we don't fully understand. And perhaps that's what makes the legend so compelling. The Chupacabra continues to be a topic of fascination, a subject of debate, and a source of wonder. It challenges us to keep searching for answers, to keep exploring the unknown, and to never stop questioning. The legend of the Chupacabra is a testament to the enduring power of mystery and the human desire to uncover the truth.